Welcome back for the third workout in this series. We are going to continue rebuilding our core from the inside out. All exercises are safe if you have diastasis recti. We will continue to focus on our pelvic floor as well throughout these movements. Do these exercises until you feel you have mastered them, and then progress to the next workout. We are starting with a brief warm-up, and then I will be talking you through each movement. So if your space is clear, let's get started. Alright, to get us started, go ahead and roll up one vertebrae at a time until you reach the top. You want to squeeze your glutes and your core. We're going to be taking our leg out and in, out and in. Make sure you're breathing through this movement in through your nose, out through your mouth, and thinking about lifting your pelvic floor. Let's switch sides. Again, go ahead and roll up one vertebrae at a time until you reach the top. Squeeze those glutes as hard as you can. Squeeze your core out and in, and lift that pelvic floor. Breathe in through your nose and out through your mouth. Good job. Take it down to your mat and rest. We're going to do another glute bridge, except this time you're going to be relaxing one side while you're squeezing the other. So I want you to think about keeping your hips really high. While you're up at the top, make sure you're squeezing your core, and then you're just relaxing one side while the other side is engaged, and then you're pressing them both up, and then you're relaxing the other side. Think about breathing in through your nose, out through your mouth, squeezing your glutes, and squeezing your core. Relax and take your hands up to the top of your mat. Tilt your pelvis if you need to get that lower back on the floor. We are going to be engaging our core the whole time. You're taking your feet out and in, breathing in through your nose, out through your mouth. Every time you bring a leg up, I want you guys to lift your pelvic floor. This should be difficult, so you are squeezing your core the whole time. If you don't feel your core muscles burning by the end of this one, you're probably not keeping your core engaged the whole time. Excellent job. We are going to continue to focus on our inner core muscles with this next one. Squeeze your core and make sure your lower back is on the ground. we're tapping our toes down. So breathing in through your nose and out through your mouth. If you feel your lower back start to come up, you need to squeeze your core. So we want a nice, stable core. Additionally, as you breathe out, think about lifting your pelvic floor. So breathe in through your nose and then breathe out through your mouth and think about lifting that pelvic floor, squeezing up everything between your pubic bone and your tailbone. Take a rest if you need to, or remain in this position with your knees above your hips. We're going to do around the world, so you're pushing your feet out and around and then bringing them back up and then going reverse. Keep that lower back on the ground, keep your core engaged. If you want to make it harder, you can go out further from your body and you can go a little lower. If you want it a little easier, you just don't go out as far with your legs. Breathe in through your nose and out through your mouth. Think about lifting your pelvic floor on the exhale. Great work. We are going to stay in this position for one more exercise. We're doing flutters. We're doing them a little bigger than we did in our last session, but again, we're stabilizing our core, so get that lower back onto your mat. Think about squeezing your inner core and just taking your feet out and in, out and in. Breathe in through your nose, out through your mouth. If you can, on the exhale, think about lifting your pelvic floor. Whew. Okay, let's go to our side. We're gonna do a clamshell at the top. So we're gonna be lifting up, clamshell. At the top of this movement, we're gonna lift our pelvic floor. Let me talk you through this. Breathe in at the bottom, lift up, exhale at the top, lift your pelvic floor and lower. Breathe in, exhale at the top, lift your pelvic floor and lower. Breathe in, exhale, lift your pelvic floor and lower. Let's get some more oblique work in here. Make sure to squeeze your glutes on this one. You're taking your arm up and then you're taking it and scooping it under you and then raising back up. Again, you want to keep your glutes nice and tight, and you should really feel this in your obliques or on your side.
Got power over me. You lock me up, don't wanna leave. Music, the little things.
Nice job. We're going to take it to our other side and we're going to be back to clamshell.
It's being too good for you. I'm too good to you.
Breathe in at the bottom, take it up to the top, exhale and lift your pelvic floor, lower back down. Breathe in, exhale, lift and lift your pelvic floor and take it back down. All right, take an elbow to your mat. We're gonna do some glute circles here. So first, engage your core. Second, think about lifting your pelvic floor throughout this one. You're taking your leg out, up and around, and back down. Make sure to be squeezing your stomach muscles and not letting your lower back arch.
No making amends, no waking up beside you and holding you till we forget it.
Can't speak of the truth when it's tainted. I fell into a big black hole. It got me stone cold. You got me stone cold.
All right, that is it for today. Good work. We are going to finish with a short cool down. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel because there is much more to come.
Got me stone cold. No Wizard of Oz can undo what I've done. Completely out of luck this time. I'm stuck in reverse.